Hello everyone, Treecks here, and welcome to Spyro the Dragon. And I'm pretty sure this is going to be the finale. We're so close to the end, I can't imagine we're not going to finish it off today. We are in Gnexus, as it is officially called, both spelled with GN. So Gnorc, Gnexus, and that's basically Gnasty Gnorc's home world, remember? The main villain of the game. Let's go do the final regular stage in the game. So we have enough time to also take on the final boss. Let's go enter Twilight Harbor. And Spyro is going to be done saving the dragon worlds. Just don't forget, that's still what we're doing here. Twilight Harbor. Pretty annoying achievement to get. And also a pretty annoying level in general, if I need to be honest. This is definitely the hardest stage in the game when it comes to enemy combat. The Gnorcs here are actually carrying some guns this time around, as you can see. And some of them can actually be pretty nasty to avoid. These guys are still relatively easy. 63 lives. Okay, there should be everything in this room. Oh yeah, these guys. These guys are... Okay, great job, Treecks. That's a great start for the stage. I was about to say, these guys can actually be surprisingly difficult to avoid, and... yeah, I already proved my point. Where were we? Oh yeah, we were barely started, so... You, sir, formidable foe. In fact, you're even able to hit me again. Oh, these guys are going to get the better of me. He already did, so let's be honest. Let's continue talking about the achievement. One of the more tricky achievements in this entire game, if I need to be honest. And it actually involves these things we see on the wall over there. Cogs. We will find 6 of them in the stage and we need to burn them. Some of them are pretty easily found, like this one. This one is in plain sight if you bother to actually turn around. But some of them are really well hidden. And therefore this can be the most difficult achievement to actually get in the game. As you might have noticed, the achievements / trophies in this game have never been too difficult. Not that this stage actually has a difficult one, but I think of all the achievements, this is probably the most difficult one. I can already safely say Spyro 2 definitely asks more of you when it comes to the challenge. These guys can be really annoying. Multiple of them, so... Okay, please leave, guys. We're not playing Splatoon here, so... Please leave your ink guns at home. Thank you for the heal. Let's go talk to one of the final dragons in the game. Cosmos.
Thank you for rescuing me.
Well, at least he didn't say thank you for releasing me. Somewhat of a difference, at least. Oh, this guy can really throw far. Muscles aren't just there for show. These guys have pretty big range, so don't get surprised by them. The trail they leave behind on the ground actually gives away what their range is, so that you can actually use in order to indicate where safety is. Oh, and speaking of where things are, there's a cog hidden in the corner over here, so don't forget about that. I sure as hell would have done so. The only reason I know where it is because I put it on my notes beforehand. Otherwise I probably also would have ran right past it. There's a nice little bridge. And not just any kind of bridge. There's actually some levers here. And if we actually activate them, we will create ourselves a little ramp. And I think you can guess what this ramp is going to do for us. And that is not a big surprise. Cleetus is one of the final dragons in the game.
Be on the lookout for Gnorc commandos, Spyro.
They better be on the lookout for me.
Yeah, if you're this far in the game, successfully, you have a reason to be confident, Spyro. Nice job. Just be on the lookout for overconfidence. Next up, we're going to use one of the final superchargers in this game in order to get up that ramp we just created. Jump. Before you stop, jump again, because there's a chest here we need to get. Obviously, there was more stuff up there, but we need a second trip for that. So, let's head back and try this again. Only this time, stopping while going through that upper corridor in order to get all of the stuff up there. Let's go. First, the gems that are in here, of course. And once you've got all of them, we're still not done yet. Want to peek out this window and find there's a little ledge besides it. If you actually follow the ledge, you will get led to a one-up. That's not per se important, of course. But there is more important things, like that platform over there. From here we can actually reach it, giving us 30 more gems. And that is not all. I did say some of the cogs were actually really well hidden in this stage. Here's number 3. So remember that if you ever get lost in this game finding cogs. Now let's return to where we were. There should be all of the side business. Okay, this is where we were. Let's continue on the main pathway. There's 3 of these dudes in this room, so be careful. If you focus on one enemy too much, you might get surprised by another. That's pretty much what can make these guys challenging. Yeah, that's all in here. Next up, this is another room where a cog is going to be hidden. In the beginning even, so let's first get rid of you. Then mind the wall near the entrance. That is number 4. Let's clean up the Gnorcs in here. And then the gems in here. 302. Oh yeah, and before moving on, just like the first cog, sometimes you need to actually look behind you. Also a pretty popular place to actually hide collectibles, of course. Behind the player's view. It's been a while since I got hit by these guys again. After the bad start of the stage, I've been doing relatively well. Only to get hit again all the way at the end. But I highly doubt these guys are able to actually kill me. Need to hit me 3 more times, and I doubt they are able to do that. I'm not that bad in this game. Also not the best in this game. Still, I don't need to be. As long as I can get to the end. Preferably with 100%. The final cog is actually hidden right over here. Behind this little... whatever it is. Rare achievement. What really grinds my gears. Destroy the 6 gears in Twilight Harbor. And I've been doing a great job calling them cogs. The auto subtitles are going to love that, by the way. Because I have a hunch which word they're going to make out of it. But apparently they're called gears officially. If I knew that beforehand, I would have been able to make this a lot easier for myself. But anyway, and that is not too important. We all know what I'm talking about. And with all of that completed, it is time to actually take on the final boss. Twilight Harbor was the final regular stage in the game. Gnasty Gnorc is the only level remaining. And the chest in front of him is actually the remaining couple of gems in this game. Excluding the ones you find in the final stage, of course. But at least we have 200 here in the hub world, fully completing it. Let's make sure we are full health. It is the final boss after all, so we want to make sure we take him on full strength. It's been a long adventure. 15 parts in a Let's Play. Okay, let's be honest, that's a relatively short adventure, but still. Took me longer the first time, of course, needing to find out everything. But after doing so, 3 weeks later, it was Let's Play time already for this game. Since it is officially from 1999. And therefore, the project has already begun. Spyro Reignited Trilogy, Phase 1. Time to finish it. Here he is. Be careful because he's going to shoot laser at you. And remember the final skill point in this game. We actually need to make sure we do him no damage. So here in this first room we already need to be careful for that. And now it's a matter of finding out what we need to do. Because he is in a higher platform, as you can see. No way for us to reach him. Apparently there's something else we need to do in this first room. Thank you for laughing, Mr. Thief. You gave away what we need to do. There's a thief here with a key. And we need to chase him around this first room. Oh! What the hell? Reconnect controller. Nice timing for that to happen, all the way in the final episode. Oh, there we go. Okay, not sure why that happened. Oh, Xbox One, why? Why are you a console? Anyway, let's try not to get distracted again. Unless the game forces me to do so. Let's go collect all of the gems first in here before we actually make an attempt in chasing this guy. Also be careful whenever running through the main room again. Gnasty Gnorc is then able to actually hit you, so... Make sure you keep on moving. Then you should be safe. Yeah, catching up with this guy is not easy. This is actually a shortcut. This way you can actually get really close behind him, as you can see. That's pretty much the key in getting the key. Now let's see where the key fits. There's a door here. Yeah, and it fits perfectly. And there's another thief with another key. And this one actually goes to the platform Gnasty Gnorc is standing on. Don't go try doing it the other way around. The other key does not fit on that. And trust me, I've tried. Gnasty Gnorc's platform actually also has a keyhole. And the first key does not fit in there. Only this one does. Don't you go mock me. There we go. I think we're closer to the beginning, so let's return this way. Now we need to go really near him, so make sure you don't get hit. You're after the skill point as well. Lowering the platform and we can chase him. Literally chasing him. Because what we just did with the key thieves, we need to do that again. Only this time chasing Gnasty Gnorc himself. He's going to be pretty fast, so keeping up with him is not going to be easy. But at first you actually don't want to keep up with him. First of all, use the first lap in order to get all of the gems here. Not a whole lot, but still. You actually need to get them if you're after 100%. So let's go focus on that first in the first lap. This is a pretty sharp turn, so be careful for this one. And then we should be done with this little circuit. Yeah, here we are. If you're fast enough, he will actually stand around on his platform a little bit, and giving you the chance to hit him. That's pretty much what you need to do. But only if you're fast enough, because if you're not fast enough and he's pretty far ahead of you, he has the chance to actually go off the platform before you're able to charge or flame him. Oh, be careful, because like I said, sharp turn. Make sure your running is actually perfect, and that way you can actually keep up with him. And before he gets off his platform, giving you the chance to hit him. As you can see, he does stand around on it a little bit, giving you the time to hit him. But here's the reason why I actually said you don't want to worry about that quite yet. Make sure you don't hit him. Just let him do his laps, keep on chasing him. It's pretty easy to actually defeat this guy. All we need to do is make him stand on the platform, be close enough behind him and hit him with a flame. And that is all. However, I'm actually not going to do that quite yet. I'm pretty sure this was the third lap, so let's do 2 more. Because indeed, you want to let this guy run 5 laps around this circuit. And I think you can guess why we want to do that. As per tradition, I actually don't give it away quite yet. So I'll keep it a secret for now, even though it's not really a secret. Pretty easy to guess what I'm doing here. This was lap 4. So there should be 1 more. Oh. Almost even landed in front of him. I'm pretty sure, if I counted correctly, that was 4. And this should be the final lap. So cue the announcer from F-Zero. Yeah, the final lap. Oh. Make sure not to die in the final lap. Alright, Gnasty. Ready to get burned after everything he did to us? Bam! Dragon on and on. Have Gnasty Gnorc run 5 laps around his level. Rare achievement. Okay, and for the final bit, we actually want to chase him through this corridor. Relatively easy, just go over the platforms. No, this is not the platform! Oops. Retry. Hey, here we are again. This looks familiar. And let's remember this time that pipe on the wall you cannot stand on. But you do still want to be quick, because as you can see the platforms actually retract into the wall. So your time is limited here. And if you actually get here, make sure you don't get hit here. And if you do him no damage, you will still get the skill point.
You're toast, Gnorc. Sorry I took so long. Almost forgot about you guys.
What about Gnasty Gnorc?
Gnasty Gnorc is toast.
So now there's order again in the Dragon Kingdom?
Well, mostly. I've still got some treasure to find.
What will you do next?
I'd say the sky's the limit.
And that was Spyro the Dragon. That was the first game. And now the credits are going to roll. However, I'm actually going to withhold that on you guys. Allow me to say, all 3 of the games actually have the same credits, even though the pictures do actually change up, I think. So I might actually keep that in order to show that off during the closing, you might say. But the end credits itself are actually the same for all 3 of the games in this compilation title, and therefore I only have to show it off once. But I will actually use this in order to close off the project. At least the one for Spyro the Dragon. Because of course, Spyro Reignited Trilogy is going to continue for a while. There's 2 more games we need to play. And both of them are actually a lot longer and tougher than this one was. So this was only the tip of the iceberg. But still a pretty fun 3D platformer. You can clearly see this is the first game in the series. They were still kind of inventing the formula, what would later become the traditional Spyro formula, you might say. Also still relatively easy in my opinion, but still a pretty fun game to play with. A lot of interesting aspects in here. A great atmosphere, the music is also pretty nice. And the fact that you can actually play with the dragon, come on. Who does not want to do that? That already makes this game worth it, I feel. But if I need to be honest, I still think the second game was a lot better. The third one I'm going to play pretty soon as well. Have not really gotten the time for that, but is definitely on the agenda. So I can also cover it for the Let's Play eventually. And that's it. Spyro 2 is not going to come up for a while. Like I said, I'm going to treat the 3 games in the Spyro Reignited Trilogy as separate games. So Spyro 2 is not going to start next week. First we're going to do a couple of other games, And then this project, the total project, Spyro Reignited Trilogy, will return later. So you can actually look out for that. But one other thing I also need to note is that this project, the one for Spyro the Dragon, the first part, is also not over. Like Spyro said in the final cutscene, there's still some treasure he needs to find. The game is officially not 100% complete yet at this point. There's actually still some bonus content coming up. There's an extra stage that unlocks after beating the final boss and also obtaining 100%. And of course we also need to check out the art gallery that we unlocked by getting the final skill points just now by doing the final boss no damage. So tomorrow is still one more episode. The bonus episode for Spyro the Dragon. How everything continues, we will see then. But at least the Dragon Kingdom has been saved. Spyro has done his first steps of heroism. And next time he's going to do that once more in this game. And then a brief pause until his second adventure in this same compilation title. I hope you guys enjoyed. I sure as hell did making this project. And it is only the beginning. Spyro Reignited Trilogy. Thank you all for watching. Spyro the Dragon, at least the main part of the project. Tomorrow, one more episode, and then it will be fully completed. Try the game yourself, if you'd like. It's actually available on all modern consoles, so can easily be obtained. Thank you for watching once again. It has been appreciated if you've been following along. See you folks next time, and Treecks out. Later folks.